Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? Oh, shit! I can do it, me!
Hello? That quiet enough. Okay. Hello. Hi. What day is it? Is it Thursday? How's everyone's Thursday? Oh. Oh. Hair messy. Hello. This is fucked. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second so you don't hear mic noises. Hello. Hi, Monster Boy. Hello, everyone.
Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah. I have that set because it pops up in writing, buddy.
I can do it, me!
My day's been weird. Okay. Not a bad day, just weird. Just weird headspace. Come on up, kitty. Come on! Now, you did get into a fight with the other cat this morning. And you initiated it. But, come here. Hi, Nora! Hi, Midnight! John beat up. You're probably been awake for half an hour, Jesus. Come up, I put the blanket on for you. Is your name pronounced, fuck, I'm illiterate. Hold on. Madge? Can I just call you Madge? Or is that not right? It's a green screen blanket. Although it's not, the lighting in here is weird, so it's not gonna be perfect. Yeah, they had a fight this morning. I think Tempe initiated it. There was a hissing. I don't think any actual claws were put out, but oh, you gonna dox me? I mean, I don't want call you Maya. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay. Welcome. Look how like fucked the lighting just got. they've been so good, and then all of a sudden, this morning, was a throwdown. Her name's Tempe, but we call her many other names. Also, this piece of hair keeps getting hit with my face wash, and it's washed the color out of it.
I wanted to be a cowboy, baby. Yeah. I wanted to be a cowboy, baby.
Yeah, they've been doing so good, and then yesterday they fought. Dude, I need to play Deltarune. I played Undertale on stream well over a year ago. I loved it, and I haven't played Deltarune yet. Probably. I'm just trying out different stream times since I just moved to the East Coast. I'm trying to find the best one. I like to, like, this is around it. It's a little, no. This is pretty early, I guess, yeah, but I just want to try different times. It's probably not going to be this early. Looking at yourself? It'll probably be closer to the time I streamed the other day. I just like the music in Undertale. So good. When Undertale first came out, it was during like peak Tumblr, and I was on Tumblr. And the fans of it were so crazy and rabid that I just didn't want anything to do with it. It was just a lot. It was a lot surrounding it, so I was like, huh, okay. And I managed to glean absolutely no idea what kind of game it was from what I was seeing on my dashboard. And then I decided to play it like a year and a half ago? No, okay, we're not gonna have a fight in my room. Thank you. I loved it. It was very good. Very good game. Soundtrack amazing. Love the soundtrack. Oh, I need to check. Well, I'll check when I switch games if there's separate categories for the remake of Link's Awakening or the OG Link's Awakening. I did a pacifist playthrough when I first did, because I at least knew that, like, but I knew about like the pacifist and the genocide thing, so I did the pacifist playthrough. Should have worn a hat today. That is original. Did I play these out of order? No, I didn't. Link's Awakening. Yeah. Link's Awakening was on the Game Boy, that's why, okay. That's why it looks different. Thank you, Light Up Sketchers. I like your name. Undertale was one of the games that almost made me cry on stream. It's very hard to get me to cry in front of people. I think the only game that's successfully done it is Mass Effect 3. Yeah, okay, so Link's Awakening, and then when we finish Link's Awakening, we'll be playing Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Well, we're also, I do want to try to beat Link's Awakening at the beginning of this month because there's a new Story of Seasons game coming out at the end of the month, and I'm getting that for myself as a birthday present. So, and I'm gonna play the fuck out of that. So there's probably gonna be a gap between the Zelda games. I also can't decide if I want to play Animal Crossing a little bit before we play Legend of Zelda. I don't really have... No. I made a list a while ago of like... We're not playing all the Zelda games, we're playing like the big ones and the ones that I started as a kid and never finished. So I think it's... We did Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Because they have to be easy to play. Wind Waker. They have to be easy to stream, is what I mean. Twilight Princess. I guess Skyward Sword now because they're gonna release a remake of that for the Switch, so I guess that's added to my list.
I wanted to be a cowboy, baby. I wanted to be a cowboy, baby.
Yeah, I love the one that they released last year. But that's because that's a remake of like one of the OG Story of Season games. The Friends of Mineral Town is a remake of Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town, which is the game that inspired the creator of Stardew Valley. They're very similar. I think that's why it did so badly, or I think that's why a lot of people didn't love it and they thought it was like boring, is because Stardew Valley took a lot of inspiration and mechanics from it. And why would you pay $60 for that other than the nostalgia when you can go buy Stardew Valley for like $15? It was just a remake of the Harvest Moon that I played the most of as a kid. My favorite. They're so messed up today. I'm glad I can help. Your name. I was like, oh, that's so wholesome. I'm glad. What? A new Harvest Moon? Hold on. I was like, wow, that's so wholesome. Satan Footlicker 1000. Are you talking a new Harvest Moon or Story of Season? Because, a lot of people get the games confused because Harvest Moon up until... When did they switch to Story of Season? In 2014, they switched translating companies. What's the company that makes Story of Season? Marvelous Entertainment has made Harvest Moon games, and they were called Harvest Moon all the way up until like 2013, 2014. And they were translated by a company called Natsumi. And then they switched translation companies. But Natsumi trademarked and owned the name Harvest Moon. So then all the actual Harvest Moon games became Story of Seasons. And any game sold after 2012 with the name Harvest Moon is actually not made by the original creators. Yeah, so that is not a true Harvest Moon game. That is a completely different developer. That's why all the Harvest Moon games in the last couple of years have been whack. Because it's like an entirely new developer just using the name that they refused to give to the original devs because they trademarked the English name Harvest Moon even though they didn't make the games. Yeah, no, but they're not affiliated anymore, Matt. They're absolutely not affiliated. Story of Seasons is like the original Harvest Moon developers who had to change the name because Natsumi refused to give them the name. And then... Well, no, I say this because, like, a lot of people are like, wow, the Harvest Moon games suck. recently. Why do they suck? Or Story of Seasons just rips off Harvest Moon. Like, Story of Season is original Harvest Moon, and any Harvest Moon game that has come out in the last, like, 6 years is just the name and nothing else. It's still a farming sim, but they're like, that's why they're not good. I mean, I was a little late on, but yeah. I get very passionate about that because Harvest Moon was like one of my favorite game series as a kid, and now like the Harvest Moon games are not the like the last game that Marvelous released under the title Harvest Moon was Harvest Moon 3D: A New Beginning in 2012. That's the last time that they could use the Harvest Moon name, and then they switched to, I think, Xseed? Xseed does their translation, and I totally support them changing translation companies, because there was a lot of translation errors in the early Harvest Moon games, and Natsumi was the company that in one of the DS games, as a female, I think Harvest Moon DS Cute, in Japan you could marry another girl and it would be called a best friends marriage, and the Harvest Goddess would give you like a daughter or a kid. Like, you could have a same-sex marriage all the way back in, like, when was that released? I get very passionate about certain video games. All the way in, like, 2005. That is, like, ahead of the times. You could not do it in the American version. They locked it. When it was transferred to the US, it was locked. And you could not do that. You could still get some of the dialogue options, but they were translated differently to be less romantic. And it was locked, and you couldn't marry the females. And that's something that Natsumi did so that it would do better in the United States. So, fuck Natsumi. I'm glad they switched to Xseed. And fuck Natsumi even more for refusing to give them back the Harvest Moon title and pumping out these shitty, awful games under the Harvest Moon title. Hate it. But yeah, Harvest Moon is now Story of Seasons.
I just need you to know I have had a shitty morning, like car not starting kinda morning, and I've been looking forward to you streaming all day, and I already feel better.
Ira Heart, thank you for the bits. I'm sorry that you're having car problems, but I'm glad me passionately ranting about the semantics and business practices of a farming sim dev is making you feel better. Yeah, I get very passionate about that because in general about certain game series and stuff, I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I'm trying to remember the official... Technically in Japan, the title never changed. And they're technically called the Farm Story game series. So, Story of Seasons is the Farm Story game series. That's why they are better. Anything Harvest Moon? I mean, they might have released a good Harvest Moon game somewhat recently, but I haven't seen any good reviews ever. They're always like, this doesn't feel like a Harvest Moon game. Yeah, that's because it's not, bud. But, like, the casual fan of this series wouldn't know that. I didn't know that. I saw that there were 2 games coming out, and I saw Story of Seasons. I was like, that looks like Harvest Moon. And then I saw the Harvest Moon game. I'm like, why the fuck does that look like Minecraft? So I looked into it and was like, oh shit. Yeah, I am very excited for the Story of Seasons game coming out at the end of the month. So we're gonna try to beat Link's Awakening before then, and then play Story of Seasons on stream for a little bit. And then play Ocarina of Time after that. Potentially. I mean, if there's like a new game that pops up, or I like get invited to something like I did with the Rust server, then we'll do that. But it's the loose plan. How has everyone else's day been? Now that I'm done angrily ranting about a farming sim game. I'm done being a giant nerd. Except for, according to dumb men on TikTok, I'm not a real gamer. Even though they probably couldn't tell you jack shit about Activision and its various transitions and buyouts with Call of Duty. I like Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon and Stardew, so I'm not a real video gamer. Today was like, okay. Haven't played Minecraft in 8. Dude, I haven't either. I'm holding out, I think, until the cave update, unless I get invited to something. Wait, go where, Nora? To another class? Today was acceptable. That's how I feel about most days now. It's okay. It's alright. Yeah, when the cave update happens, I'm probably for sure gonna be playing on stream, and then I'll probably open up a community server. I don't know if that's the one I'll be actively playing on stream. I will probably play on that server, but I also will want to open potentially for you guys. It will most likely not be Bedrock, because I don't think that they're getting the update at the same time. Oh, yeah, when I lived in Maryland, I was working full-time and most of my classes were online except for my anatomy lab, or anatomy 1 lab, and my statistics class. I like never wanted to go in. I went in for statistics because I had to learn it. I never went to my anatomy, my anatomy lab. I went for like the first week and realized that he was just a dude with a very thick accent reading out of a textbook. And I was like, well, unless we're doing a dissection, guess who's sleeping in and skipping the 7 a.m. class? So I'd sleep in and then go to my statistics class. And it was a 2-hour class too. And then go to my statistics class at like 10. And then I would show up for dissections and exams, because the only grade in anatomy lab was you would have gone for that. Well, the problem is I don't know how to pronounce a lot of anatomy stuff now, because all of my anatomy classes other than in high school have been online. And then the one lab was, he didn't pronounce things the way that we do here. But I mean, there were only 4 grades in that whole class, and it was the 4 exams, 5, and then a dissection. Other than that, well, it was the only one that fit with my work schedule. I had to have statistics and anatomy on the same day, because I had them twice a week, and I had to work 3 12-hour shifts a week. But I showed up when I had to. Medulla oblongata. I thought, sidetrack, I thought Patch was trying to bait me into saying something yesterday in Greg's chat, because we were talking about MSG. SMG, that's a gun. Just add a little bit of SMG to your Chinese food. No. MSG. And I was like, yeah, it's what they put in a lot of Asian dishes that give it the umami flavor. And Patch was like, how do you pronounce that? And I thought he was trying to bait me into saying umami. But he just didn't know how to pronounce it. 7 a.m. class. I didn't have a look. You think I wanted to? Especially because I was working full time, so 3 days out of the week I was waking up at like 5:30 and getting to work and working until like 8 p.m. for 3 of the days. But it was the only one that was on the same day as the statistics class, and I could only take those 2 in person, so I had to lump them together. so that I'd still be able to work full-time and keep my insurance when I was living in Maryland. Not that, I mean, I just went the last 2-3 years without health insurance while I was in Arizona. So, very much hope I get this job that I interviewed at so I can have health insurance again. Go see a doctor. Because your yearly checkups are important. Preventative medicine is always better than reactionary medicine. Also, I would like to see a therapist for obvious reasons. I don't think I have to explain to anyone in chat that I need a therapist. Yes, it is a fuck the Do I gotta go on another rant? Because this is another thing I will rant about forever. Fuck the American healthcare system. I'm still paying off a medical bill from an emergency room visit 5+ years ago for a singular MRI that they billed me $7,000 for, when that's not the average going price, but they can do whatever they want. Because if I don't pay it, they just get money from the government anyway. You're going to EB. Is this a reference that I don't get? What? Okay, what is this EBDB reference? What's happening? Oh, wait, okay, how many of you are on TikTok that are getting not... Okay, I'm not getting... So whenever something like this happens, I never get the OG TikToks. I get people reacting to them. The dude who's literally starting a cult. Like, we have not reached cult yet. Has not gotten to cult yet. But from what I've seen, like, this is a cult. In about, like, 6 or 7 years, there's gonna be a fucking documentary of it. Talking about this dude's cult. It's very Fire Festival-y, but add cult to it. Apparently he was on live last night and said that he's killed and eaten a cat before. There's a guy who, I don't know where it's located because I haven't looked this deep into it, because all I did was watch 1 or 2 TikToks and I'm like, that's a cult. He's got a commune of peaceful people who are just living... I cut myself. What the fuck? Living off the grid, I guess, kind of. But he's at, like, and it's his commune, and he actively advertises the location and encourages everybody to come out and give it a try. Even in the pandemic, nobody's wearing masks. It's a cult! That's a cult! That's some Waco shit. That's a cult. Cult. It's a cult. I am a weird person who is very interested in stuff like that, and that's a cult, and it's only like... We are... Anybody who, like, looks into, like, cult stuff, you know how, like, it progresses to the point where only the cult leader is allowed to have sex with all the ladies, right? This is like an actual natural progression of a cult where it progresses to then the point where the leader's like, well, now God told me, or whoever is telling them, because sometimes it's aliens, it doesn't matter. God told me I get to fuck your wives. That is like the most common cult thing I've ever seen, is God told me I can fuck these women. Your wives are mine. Alpha, thank you for the follow. I watched a couple documentaries on the Waco thing and some reenactments on the Waco thing, and an actual line, word for word, that the Waco dude said was, I have assumed the burden of sex for all of us. Yeah, anyway, so in like 2 months, when it comes out that that dude is banging every girl in the commune, And they're all sister wives? I called it.
I wanted to be a cowboy, I wanted to be a cowboy, baby.
Thank you for the follow. I love when people follow me when I'm just talking about wild shit like this. No, not even an orgy.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Myra, thank you for the follow. Why are so many people following after the cult rant? Hold on. What's happening? I'm all for communities out in the woods, but it does seem suspicious. The fact that he is actively broadcasting their location openly on the internet to anybody is what makes it feel culty to me. If you were actually in like a small off-the-grid community or something like that, you wouldn't just invite literally any internet weirdo to come over there.
I wanted to be a cowboy, baby. I wanted to be a
Why are you all
cowboy,
following during me ranting about TikTok calls? Des, thank you for the follow. Like that's what makes it feel culty to me. If you actually had like a safe, peaceful like group of people living off the grid, or not even off the grid, just in general, like why would you broadcast the location openly and publicly to people? That's insane. There's so many creeps and weirdos on the internet. You're putting everybody in your community at risk by doing so. That's why it feels like a cult. Also, he went on live and said he killed and ate a cat one time. Lee hooked me with the cult talk. I just have a morbid curiosity with weird shit like that, like cults.
I wanted to be a cowboy, baby.
Timmy Zeus Turner, thank you for the follow. Like cults, I think conspiracy theories are really cool. I think most of them are completely baseless. Some of them are fair. Neowets, thank you for the follow. This is a lot of follow. Where the fuck are y'all coming from during my weird cult talk? I think cryptids are cool. I think ghosts and stuff are cool. And supernatural stuff. Do I actually believe in a bunch of metaphysical stuff? No. I'd like to. I just think it's neat though. Fuck, is that Ghost in the Jar still on eBay? I just think it's neat. When anyone asks me why I listen to conspiracy theory podcasts or like I'm super obsessed with cryptids and ghosts and stuff, I just think it's neat is all. I don't actually, like, I'm not like Zach Baggins out here like, oh, the ghost touched my shoulder. Like, no. I just think it's cool. It's fun. I'm not a full skeptic, but I am not like
cowboy, baby.
Spooder, thank you for the follow. I'm not like a skeptic, but I'm definitely not like the Majestic 12 and there are 8 different types of aliens and they made a pact with the US government that they can abduct X amount of people per year in exchange for technology. And the earth is hollow and Hitler lives in the center of it with the lizard people. Like, I don't know. Insert Marge Simpson meme. I just think they're neat. I gotta check. There's a, when I'm bored, I'll get, when I drink, or sometimes I'll do it when I'm not drinking. I'll go on the metaphysical section of eBay and just like, look at some of the wild ass listings, and there's this ghost in a jar that's been there for like 3 years, and it's just a picture of a shitty little jar, and it's like at $5,000. Chubby, leave the window alone. Oh my god, there are so many haunted dolls. Yuck. Can we name the guy? I'm not buying it. I just like to see if it's still there. I want to know when somebody bought this $5,000 ghost in a jar. No, I think some things are real too, Nora. Like, I mean, it's just not like a, like... I have a healthy amount of skepticism. But it's also not, like, some of the conspiracy theories are fucking wild. But I also think anyone who says all conspiracy theories are stupid is stupid, because they should for sure look into, what was that called? The stuff that got, Project MK Ultra. If you think that anybody who is skeptical of the government is a crazy person, you should look into MK Ultra, because American government kind of sucks. It definitely took a bunch of horrible Nazi scientists and brought them over here and changed their names, and then like let them run horrific LSD and drug testing on a bunch of people for years and years and years and years, secretly trying to mind control people. And that's a thing our government did. So there is like some basis for some conspiracy theories, and then there are insane people. But all of it is very interesting to listen to, even the insane shit. Like, hearing why people think the moon isn't real and it's just a holographic projection is funny. Where's the ghost in the jar? Thank you for the follow. Alright, can I sort by price? I think that might be the way I need to do this. Oh man, sorting by price was a mistake, because there are like some fucking crystals in here that are like $35,000. Someone bought the $5,000 jar of potentially a ghost. Like, how are you gonna argue that you trapped a ghost in a jar? Like, at least do what the other people do and like say that you trapped a weird sex succubus in a ring. Or that a ghost lives in a doll. Where is it? You gotta link it. My favorite conspiracy theory podcast is called Chilluminati. If you watch Twitch, you might recognize some of the hosts. Jesse Cox and Alex Fasciane and Mathis Games. They're great because Jesse's a huge skeptic and he has a degree in history. And then the other two, one is very into it, and then the other one is like me, where they just think it's neat. And they take turns doing subjects, and it's very cool. Because they don't take it too seriously, but they still put the effort in to research. But they will also crack jokes, and Jesse will Hold on, I'm gonna get... Okay. Give me a second. I'm scrolling through the metaphysical just give me a second, please. I'm scrolling through metaphysical eBay to look to see if
cowboy, baby. I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Give me a second. I'm going by price to find it, and I'm still up in like the very just. Jim and Jam. I know what I know what you're talking about. Jim and Jam. The warehouse that I worked at. We'll go down to that. You guys think that crystal is healing proper? Dude, that is... That is, I'm sorry. Like, it's, hold on. I gotta make sure it's not gonna, like, if, I don't think I'm logged in, but I'm gonna open it in incognito mode because I don't want it to show. One, I just don't want that. And two, I don't know if I have anything connected. Oh. Yeah, no, that's, why is it still on my screen? Why is this still there? How do I get rid of it? Oh my god, help. It's still just on the screen. And I don't know. Do you guys still see it? I hit it. Why is it still here? Oh no. It states I would prefer it to not. Actually. Where? Oh no, no, I didn't hide it. We're good, we're good. I thought it was just living there. Okay. Oh god! I can't believe this is my stream is. Look, I just wanted to know if the ghost in the box was still there, you know? I didn't. This is not. Like, okay. It's huge. What is that? Like, I just wanted to see the ghost in this
Nyx
jar.
is stinky.
Fuck you, Jelly. Thank you for the 2 years. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad because I just need to know, right? Like, fuck. This is why I will get. This is why I will sit down with a drink and just read these to people in Discord. Because look at this. Oh my god, the girth, the dimensions. 10 pounds? Jelly, you know the ghost in the jar on eBay? That I like check periodically to see if it's sold? We were looking through that and I was sorting by price and found the Venus crystal. Oh, it's sharp too. Oh, why did there's no way, like, they knew. Tell me, what do they have to say about this thing? You are looking at a quartz rock crystal with red skull. Red's skull. The skull is 9.7 inches long. I mean, you're calling it a skull? That's a skull, sir? From front to back. This was hand carved. You knew what you were doing. You knew. You knew. How is this gonna heal you? The use. Self-healing. I don't know about that. Do not know about that. Origin. This, like, the graphic design skills here hurt. Graphic design is my passion. I can't read. There's a hardness scale. Just like, is the hand for reference? They like made, this is so bad. No! It's so awful though. Oh man, like, dude. It's worse from the side. Hold on. It's worse. It is somehow worse. It has somehow become worse. Oh my god, it's so much worse though. Oh man. Oh! Okay. Twitch, please don't ban me. It's a rock. It's a rock. It's a rock. It's a rock. It's a crystal. It's a rock. I can't believe I had to. Anyway, I wanted to. I'm not. Just need a minute. I just wanted to know if the. I just wanted to know if that jar, Ghost in the Jar, was still on sale.
I wanted to be a cowboy.
Follow me after that.
I wanted to be a
Covered.
cowboy.
Thank you for the follow. I'm looking. This says new Ghost in a Jar. That's not what I'm looking for, though. I just need to find it. There's a metaphysical section, you bitch. I don't know, like, what I would... Spell jars? Okay, let's sort by price and, like, please for the love of God. I simply do not wish... I think it might be gone. Or maybe it, like, expired. I can't find the Ghost in the Jar. It was like $5,000 though. I've posted pictures of it in Discord before. I posted pictures of the Ghost in the Jar for $5,000 in Discord. Not, I didn't mean like expired like food. I mean like a listing can only be up for so long, right? What do I usually search for? Haunted. It was 5,000, right? Or was it like 500? I don't remember. Lots of haunted dolls out and about. I think it's gone. It's not on the site anymore. Huh. Yeah, it's not here, and these dolls suck a lot. Spook, Haunted Miss Piggy Bank from the 1980s. Buyer beware. This is one of the worst things I've seen visually in a while. This is not what we're doing for stream. I need to not. No, I would not. Okay, well, I hate that my Chrome window display is just kind of stuck on Titan 9.7 inch quartz rock crystal with Red's skull penis. Like, that's just what the title is now. Okay, well, this picture of Miss Piggy sucks. I'm gonna close it. Enough. I think the Ghost in the Jar is gone. We can get a pat. So then the Ghost in the Jar. Ow!
Cowboy, baby. I want to be a cowboy.
Thank you for the follow. I can't believe that. That. I'm still like recovering from the crystal dick and how much worse it was from the other angle. I'm still like, I don't know that I'll ever mentally recover from that. Who's the fucking target audience for that? Who is that made for? Do you guys know who would want that? I need to go check what my thumbnail is for the stream now, because I am, anytime we discuss something for like 5 minutes that's cursed, it ends up as my Twitch thumbnail, and I don't really want that. Can somebody please look at their following page and tell me what my thumbnail is? Because I'm afraid. I don't think I could see my own. I guess I could open an incognito mode window. What are the hiccups? Oh no, please. Please, no! No, 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 no. Please don't let that be it. Oh, thank God, it's not, it's not, it's not. It's not, it's just me sitting here. Oh. Cause like, do you remember that time we stopped midstream to talk about Vin Diesel's weird pecs in video games? And I brought up a picture of him from that one Fast and Furious game, and his pecs were all weird. And then Twitch was like, that's the thumbnail. And it was just my face with like zoomed in on Vin Diesel's chest. No, it doesn't. You're lying. It does not show it. No, my thumbnail doesn't. My thumbnail just shows me sitting here. Please, God. Please. No, I don't want that to be my thumbnail. No, 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 no. I don't want, like, somebody to go to their following page and be like, oh, Nyx is Go to horny Jill. It's so gross. I was just trying to see a ghost in a jar. It's there, Jelly. This is the stream I want to join. It shows just a little- guys, stop. I opened an incognito mode tab and that's not what my thumbnail is. Stop. I'm trying out New Times Brooklyn. Look, I'm so happy you were in school. I'm so happy you were in school and did not have to see the first 40 minutes of this stream. Because I try, you know how I post that ghost in the jar that I follow on eBay, to, like the $5,000 ghost in the jar that I posted on Discord? I went looking for it and was sorting by price and found something that is not good. It was a rose quartz in the shape of a Venus, and it was like, it was huge. I just wanted to know if the ghost in the jar was for sale. It's like, there's no need. There's no need to go back and look at it. You are very lucky that you $2,000 crystal dog. Who is, but that's what I said. That's what I said. Who, it's, hey, it was carved too. Like, that's not a natural formation. I couldn't find it, so maybe someone bought it. Nope, nope, go to horny jail. Where's the bonk? Bonk. Go horny jail. God, if I know, like, I don't want to think about it too much. Because there's so many, like, the more you think about it, the worse it gets. Oh, I need to light this candle. This, unrelated, but, look at this sick candle. I've had it forever and just haven't lit it. It, like, glows pink. If you ever go to Sedona, which is a tourist location in northern Arizona, they have these really cool candle shops. But you have to burn it in a certain way, and so that you can use like a tea light. But they make a fuck ton of these. They're really cool. They're in Sedona. If you're ever in that area, which is, it's very pretty. No, it's a candle. It's really cool. Like, I'd have to turn all my lights off and, like, they have a little flashlight that you can use so that you can see, no, not by a hot Wiccan. It's near the crystal healing shops, but it's not one. It's just a candle shop. The only thing is, TSA will, like, pull your bag if you have it. Yeah, isn't it cool? I've never lit it because when Chumby was younger, she used to shove her face in candles, but she doesn't do that anymore. So I wanna, because it's cool. Like, look how cool it looks. The pink parts will glow pink. Because this is opaque. The pink is not. Yeah, it does look loot, but you would think that TSA would be like, bombs don't actually look like that. But they still, like, they'll warn you in the shop. That's true. Sedona's very pretty. Northern Arizona's very pretty. Sedona specifically with all the red rocks. And that town is the only place I've seen a not McDonald's colored McDonald's, because all of the buildings in Sedona have to be like teal and red rock colored to keep the aesthetic of the main town. Very cool. They did! They pulled my bag! It wasn't even in my carry-on! It was my fucking, it was in my carry-on, but it wasn't in my, like, my big suitcase. It wasn't in my backpack. And the suitcase went through the x-ray, and they pulled it out and looked at it. I was like, oh my god. They were right. It's that town. Sedona's a very pretty town. I love Sedona. Sedona's gorgeous. This is a bomb boss. I seen it on Looney Tunes. No, the people at the store warned me. It doesn't. No, these don't have smells. They do not have smells. Which honestly, like, if it's gonna sit on my desk, I prefer. I like nice smelling things, but I also, if it's too much, it'll give me a headache. Like, Kayla has candles all over the house, and that's fine. I can't have them in my room. There's like a film I never took off of this. Marco!
I have internet again.
Marco has internet again! Thank you for 33 months, lady. I think Kayla just got home because Kayla only worked a half day today. You stop telling everyone about the rock dick. They had a fight today. Not with like claws, but there was some hands thrown and some hissing. I don't know who started it. I think Tempe did. I don't know. I just heard them beefing out there and I went to go check and I don't know why they're beefing. Kayla's home. Stop. Stop. You don't need to know. Look at whatever the fuck these are that Kayla gave me. They're to fidget with. They're little bears. No, it was over by the door. I think that one of them got in the coat closet. I think they were fighting over it. I don't know what it is, but Kayla got them for me. You squish. Is Pez blind? No, he's not blind. He has one eye. He has no depth perception. They're squishy. They're like, I fidget with stuff when I'm not playing games, so. Our Chumpy said hi to the stream. Pez hasn't because you have to make him. What? Oh, Kayla's bringing Pez. A boy. A boy. You want me to grab him? Yeah. Hi, bud. Oh. Who is he stuck on? Oh, you gotta face it. Okay, well, you gotta hold his legs in. I know, but he's on my shirt. He's big chungus. This boy is. No docs. Oh my goodness.
No docs.
Brother! There we go. Hi, baby. Hey, him. He has my posture. What? Brooklyn said he has the same posture as her. The baby. Oh, look at the good eye.
Oh, show the camera your good eye.
Yeah, show them your only eye. A little bit. No, so I think Chumby hit him. No? They won't be in the same room. Big boy. Huh? Hi. No, I don't think Timmy gets jealous. Oh, he looks so happy. All the time he looks happy, even when he's not. Even after like Chumby smacked him, he was laying in the middle of the floor and refused to move from his position. He was just like shell shocked. Yeah. Okay. Whoa! I thought you. Why you got a dead drop like that?
He said, "I'm gonna get this air."
Yeah, he was just laying there all shocked. Like he couldn't believe that she smacked him. Oh, did the mic here? Do you want to tell him? Hey, do it again. Let him know. I don't think it'll pick up because the noise gate sucks, but he's making
I want to be a cowboy, baby. I want to be a cowboy.
Oh, that's a good noise, huh? What do you gotta tell him? Are you telling him something, buddy? What are you saying? Oh, it's not picking up on the mic, but it's so cute. I don't know, it might have. Chat, did you hear him? Did you hear him go?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Marco.
Not everyone wants to be on camera. If you remember when I first started streaming, I didn't have a webcam on for a very long time. It said the lean.
The lean.
Some people don't want to be on camera. Oh, which one of you has a cat named Spleens?
I saw that. I was like, who the fuck?
That's a good name, right?
That's such a good cat.
It was. I think they might be here. Was it you, Kimmy? Which one of you has Spleens? Yes, Kimmy. Kimmy Chi. Spleens is a good name. I think I need more coffee. Spleens is a very good name. Beefy is also such a good name. Strawberry's cat Beefy is such a good name. Yeah, his name. No. Strawberry's cat is Beefy. Yes, a stupid cat. A streamer named Rebun that I watch has a little cat named Pup. Hydrate or hydrate. We want another one named Tonsils. Those are such good cat names. Alright. I've only had this one cup of coffee and I kind of want another one. Chat, should I get another cup of coffee? I mean, start it. I want cold coffee, so it's gonna take a bit. Removable organs. I guess you could live without your spleen, yeah. It does stuff. I have a hen called Lizzie Hennett. That's also very good. Dude, I love dumb animal names. Yes, dude, I know which cat you're talking about. I love Pot Roast. That's such a good, he's a good cat. He, she, I don't know. I know which cat you're talking about. Pot Roast is good. Pot Roast is a good cat. That's a good cat. What the fuck? What Let me commemorate getting my tonsils out by getting a cat and naming it after the diseased body part I had removed from me. That's such a good naming theme. You want named Appendix. You could call it Dixie. For short, because that's a little cuter than Appendix.
I want to be a cowboy.
Just so, thank you for the follow. Kat, thank you for letting me meme, because I was in like a not so great mood when I started stream, but now we've had enough memes that I feel better. Named Truck. Truck's good. Truck is good name. Alright, I'm gonna start some coffee. I'm not gonna put the BRB screen up because I'm just gonna start it so it's not hot when I put ice in it. Ugh. Ow! I got caught on the chair. I'm back. Oh yeah, I have this this bruise on my thigh that I have no idea where it came from. I don't know that I could pronounce your cat's name properly. I like dumb animal names. My hair is a mess. I'm still mad. Better start wearing a tinfoil hat. Wait, what? Why? What? What? Why? The bruise? The fuck does that? Wait, what are you saying? The government gave me this bruise? Hi, Strawberry. We were talking about Beefy. Because I was talking about good cat names. And Beefy's a very good cat name. Aliens is or alternatively, I am incredibly clumsy and tall. And slam my thighs onto tables. That's another option. It showed up yesterday, so I don't know where it came from. Okay, once this coffee is done, we'll try to start Link's Awakening. I'm excited. The art style looks so cute for the remake. Hopefully, I don't get as tilted at it as I did in Link to the Past. As much as I love Link to the Past now. I think it's a good game. I'm just bad and tilted. Bad and tilted. Mad 'cause bad. When I get a cat, I'm gonna name it Leg. Alright, I like that one. That's good. Leg. I don't know how I feel about this early start time. I think, I don't know. I think the evening start time might be better in general, but I do still want to do some earlier streams. I guess on the weekends, because I did earlier on the weekends whenever I could. But, I mean, if I get this job, the streams will probably be every other weekend, because you have to work every other weekend at the hospital. The cat named Toe. Yeah, I want to do some EU-friendly streams. And I'm still working on the VOD channel, by the way. It's just like I have a lot of VOD saved as backlog because I'm a hoarder, and I was like, what if I get to editing something fun with these? And though, like, I barely had time to edit anything. But I don't just want to delete them, so I'm uploading them all to a VOD channel, and then once all the backlog's uploaded, I'll let you guys know so that you don't have a, I don't want someone to subscribe to the VOD channel and then wake up and there's like 85 videos in their sub box. But it'll be a good way for me to keep my hard drive from overflowing. I have like the first 3 months of Animal Crossing streams saved. So I've been uploading those. There's a lot. There's a lot. Can't wait to get a new computer so you can edit. Cursed stuff? The hunt for the Oh yeah, that was fun. I like editing. I just editing for TikTok's easier because like there's a time constraint. I don't know. Brooke, I don't even know if I still have that footage. I'm like looking through everything. The problem with editing YouTube videos is that I'm very hypercritical of myself, and I can't just upload a mildly edited video to the main channel or I'll hate it and it'll bother me. But editing for YouTube takes so long to like sit there and go through like an 8-hour VOD and find what footage is worth keeping and what isn't, and then from there like cutting it down and then editing it, and like it's a lot. And with my old jobs, it just like I just was not, one, my brain get tired of it, and two, I just didn't have time. And then the other thing is like I get tired of looking at my own face and hearing my own voice. And like at least with TikTok, that's short, get it over with, done. Editing a YouTube video, I have to stare at myself for like hours and hours and hours and hear myself be dumb, and I hate it, especially because like I don't find myself funny. I know obviously some people do, otherwise y'all wouldn't be here. But if I watch a clip back too many times, I'll just be like, that was stupid. I'm an idiot. That was stupid. Like, this isn't funny. This is stupid. So YouTube, editing for YouTube sucks. I get why people hire editors. I mean, if they can like justify and afford to. I get it. clips best of. I mean, I might resort to that at some point, just to have stuff on the channel. What do you mean you're God? That stuff like doesn't typically like it's funny. It was still funny. But like sometimes, especially recent, I'm just like I'm in a not so great headspace with everything that's going on, especially with like my self-image and like self-reflection. And that dude, ugh. Normally it wouldn't have tilted me as much, but I got so mad. Women can't be funny. If funny, why women? His literal comment was like that this was Prit, because he misspelled funny. Not a woman moment angry face. And I was like, what does that mean? Just to clarify. And then he responded with, women aren't funny, but this was kind of funny. To which I then told him, thank you for announcing to the comment section that you have never felt the touch of a woman other than when your mom hands you the plate of chicken nuggies for dinner. I was mad. I was angry. It makes me extra angry when somebody brings down other women as a way to backhandedly backhandedly compliment me by tearing down other women. Bothers me. I don't like that. I keep getting this girl on TikTok, and I don't know if I've just seen the wrong clips of her, but she leans very heavily into the bruh girl, I'm not like other girls, and it just makes me yuck. Because, like, you can be yourself and be a bruh girl without tearing down other women that don't act like that. This is coming from someone who did the same thing when they were in high school. I was very much like, I'm not like other girls. I'm one of the boys. It makes me extra angry. Yeah, I see a ton of those, Nora, and it makes me so mad. Because the people saying that are like, you're not a real gamer if you don't play COD, or basically you're not a real gamer if you don't play a hyper-specific subsection of first-person shooters and only play their multiplayer. Which to me seems far more limiting than somebody who plays... Or it's just as limiting as somebody who only plays Minecraft or farming sims or Animal Crossing. They're all video games. Do you remember the guy who said you could wear his... Yeah. That dude was just saying stuff without, like, any knowledge of either male or female anatomy. But it makes me extra angry when people bring down other women in order to compliment someone. Like, I don't remember when, but I had somebody come in and be like, oh, I'm gonna stick around because you're not like the other women on the platform. You're not showing your boobs for views. That's not a compliment. Fuck you. Why don't you just tell me you're sticking around because you think I'm funny or whatever? Like, you don't have to tear down a bunch of other women. Also, like, I wasn't given the option in the first place. You don't know that I wouldn't have my boobs out. I just don't have any. Sir, you don't know me. No, I was talking about how a man complimenting me by tearing other women down make me angry. A dude came in one time who was like, I think I'll stick around because you're not like other female streamers who have their boobs out. And I was like, one, fuck you. That's rude. Two, you don't know that I wouldn't. I don't got the option.
What was that?
Yeah, like... but insulting other women to try to compliment it. And Any woman who accepts a compliment in that way also is like a red flag for me. Oh, he don't want to be held. He's a little ball.
He's straight up a ball.
I got told I'm not allowed to like Star Wars and Marvel because it's for men. It's not. You only like Marvel for the guys. Sir, I'm gay. I mean, it's not... It has honestly gotten much better since I was younger, I would say. But it still exists. It's definitely gotten way better. It's only like small subsections of the internet that act like this now and not like the whole... Like, Twitch has a ton of, like... The change I've seen in Twitch chats and stream chats within the last 5 years is so nice. Also, like, women have always been fans of Star Wars and Marvel. They just didn't talk about it because they were treated like garbage. That's my favorite, though, where they're like, you only like this, this, and this because the guys are hot. Yeah, and you only like fucking this video. You only like fucking Tomb Raider so you can look at Lara Croft's fucking triangle titties. Like, it's the same shit. That's why you play female avatars in video games to stare at their butt. Sir? I got that with the Lord of the Rings too, as like when I was younger. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing a female character for the smaller hitbox, and or if you want to look at their butt, that's fine. Just like the same guys that tell women that they only like the Marvel movies because Chris Evans or the Chris's are hot. Who the fuck watches Star Wars for Anakin? It's a little fucking shit. He's a little shit. I think they mean the characters. I tell someone I like hair. I mean, you can like, that's the thing, like it shouldn't invalidate you as a fan just because you think a character in a thing is attractive. I'm a straight male and I watch Marvel because the Chris's are hot. Look, no, but like, let's not go oh, look, if you're gonna tell me that like the first or most of the prequels aren't just big Kyle energy from Anakin, then like you can't tell me that I'm wrong. Modern day, or not, I guess modern day because it's technically in the past, this universe Anakin would crush a fucking bang energy and punch a hole in some drywall easily. Right? Yeah, I'm not like I'm not like dissing his character, but that's like Nora. I was gonna say True Bisexual Panic was the season finale of The Mandalorian. Just the entire hero team for the most part. The whole squad. Yeah, no, it's dumb. It's dumb. Let people like things. However little or much that they like them. You can be a casual fan and still be a fan of something. MCU is Marvel, right? Yeah, no. MCU is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, yes. I like the Marvel Cinematic Universe too. For the most part, they're good movies. They fuck up with their characters some.
I want to be a cowboy, baby. I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Lutz, thank you for the follow. Yeah, just let people like stuff however much or little that they want. Marvel is incredibly mainstream now, and so are video games. As a straight guy, if I had the opportunity to bottom for any of the Marvel Chris's, I'd take it in a heartbeat. No, that's not okay. I mean, good for you, but I mean, you know. Chris Pratt up, yeah, no. Can I leave? You are free to go. Whenever you feel like it, Mon. If we're talking all the Avengers together, then I do... I don't know. I like, stop, Mon. I knew that's what was coming. I prefer, like, the solo movies. Bye, Jason. I prefer the solo movies to the big, like, group movies, although they're still good. I like, Thor Ragnarok and Iron Man, all three of them. I will die on the hill of defending Iron Man 3. I know some people hate it. I think the portrayal of him having PTSD was so good. And very realistic. Thor Ragnarok was silly and ridiculous because Taika Waititi directed it and it was great. And it had Jeff Goldblum in it. Fuck yeah. I haven't seen any WandaVision either. I want to, though.
Cowboy, baby. I want to be a cowboy, baby.
I'm not reading your name, bud. Nice try, though. You want to be like... What does that mean? No, you don't. But thank you. No, I liked Iron Man 3. I think that not every superhero movie has to be boom, boom, I'm a big tough guy. Like, I think Iron Man 3 showing... that he was just a regular, like, you have to think of context, right? Everybody else has these crazy superpowers and they've been in this, like, all of them are very aware of, like, how fucked the world or the universe is, except Tony Stark, and he's just a man with a suit and he flies out into the fucking space and sees a giant mega army of aliens, and you think he's just gonna be okay after that? No. I loved it. But I'm sorry, like, I'm not just gonna let you exist with that name. Doctor Strange is really cool too, actually. But I think Iron Man 3 was a good movie, even if it wasn't... I think people find it boring because it wasn't as action-packed and he didn't use his suit. But, you know what? I think it was good character development, and it explains, without it, a lot of the Civil War stuff wouldn't make any sense. My favorite Spider-Man. I think Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies are very fun. I don't like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I think he's a big whiny baby. And he's too old to be a big whiny baby. But I like the movies, because Sam Raimi. The movies for the OG Spider-Man trilogy are good. Sam Raimi is hilarious. Some of that shit, when you go back and watch it now, is so fucking funny. But I don't like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I think he's a big crybaby. and he's too old to be a big crybaby.
I wanna
Tom
be a
Holland's is good.
cowboy, baby. I wanna
Lexi Black,
be
thank you
a
for the follow, because he's a
cowboy,
good
baby.
age to be a good crybaby little shit. It makes sense with his age. That's just my opinion. I never saw the reboot in between those. Yeah, but like it just bothered me. I didn't like it. Didn't like it. I like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But I like the Sam Raimi movies because they're ridiculous. Like, go back and watch the scene of him designing and making his suit, and it looks like a shitpost. It's so funny. But you should go back and check it out, Mon, because they're ridiculous. Sam Raimi is just a very funny director. Yeah, well, that's Sam Raimi being campy. Like, if you watch all of the Evil Dead stuff. Makes sense. He's just ridiculous. And that's fine. That's funny. I think campy is funny sometimes. I think as a Spider-Man, Tom Holland is a better Spider-Man. I never saw the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. I haven't seen that. Quick and the Dead. He was the Spider-Man in between Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland. Yeah, you have to be able to be Peter and Spider-Man. You can't just be good at one or the other. Yeah, they're really funny. Jeremy, I like them. And I like practical effects a lot. Like, even if they're bad practical effects, I think they're funny if they're bad. If they're really well done, I think it's cool. Like, I think, Hellraiser has some of my favorite practical effects. They're very gory, but they're like super cool. Like the transformation that what's-his-face does in Hellraiser is so gross and weird, but it's all practical effects. It's like no CGI. And it's literally like a dude's body manifesting from like blood in the floorboards, and it's insane. A good practical effect head explosion will always make me laugh without fail. Actually, a good practical, or not even, it doesn't have to be practical effect, but the practical effects are funnier. Abrupt head or limb being cut off, specifically head explosions, though, is just like, will make me laugh uncontrollably. If a limb is abruptly cut off in a movie, I will laugh, even if it's not a good time to laugh. No, the best head explosion, my favorite head explosion is the one in Chopping Mall. Because the context of it is so funny. That is my favorite head explosion. Nobody can change my mind that my favorite head explosion in any game or movie is Chopping Mall's head explosion. I wish I could show it, but I don't know like how DMCA works with stuff like that. The head melt in, what is that? Oh, my fingers aren't on the right spot. Is it the face melt in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah. That one's pretty cool too, but it's not like that one's visually cool, but it doesn't have. Yeah. Red Letter Media is a wonderful YouTube channel. The head melt's very cool. That's another cool practical effect thing that I think is just awesome, even though it's gross. But it's not as funny as a good head explosion. Especially a good practical effect head explosion. Because I think special effect head explosions are realistic, so they're not as ridiculous and funny as somebody's like a shitty balloon inside like a paper mache thing explode. God, I want to show the chopping mall one so bad. Could I show like 2 seconds? It's my favorite. I love it so much. Chopping mall is Suburban well, that's like bad effects. Alright, Suburban Sasquatch is funny because oh, the whole Chopping Mall movie's on YouTube, huh? Well, I just want the head explosion. Chopping Mall's head explosion scene is also just funny because it's such a wild concept as well. Just the Chopping Mall in general. And all of it, like the movie, like them deciding that they're gonna stay overnight in the shopping mall and then have sex in the furniture store, but like less than like 3 feet from their friends. Like that's a normal thing that you would want to do. Is like, I don't think that's a normal reaction. Where is Chopping Mall? Why can't... There it is. Ow, Chumby. We're not gonna full screen it. Very, very quickly. This is one of my favorites. Wait, hold up. I have to make... I don't think there are Yetis in this. But I might have to minimize it very quickly. I don't think that Yetis are out in this. Just underwear, I think. And butt. No Yetis, okay. It's just so the fucking butt is necessary. Why am I but it's so and like the blood. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Wait, speed it up? You won't be able to see it. No, we're not watching it. I don't want to get DMCA'd. I don't even know if it was supposed to. Looks like yeah, it's a practical effect, so it's not. I know, we were talking about my favorite head explosion or practical effect in a movie, and it was that. I don't know if you saw it. Chat wants to see it again, but it's like it's not gonna be a long gratuitous thing because it's a practical effect. It's a practical effect. That's my favorite head explosion in a movie. And no, my actual favorite practical effects that I've seen are in Hellraiser. That scene I will not show on stream because like it's pretty gross even for being practical effects. That movie that I just showed, Chopping Mall, it's a really bad slasher movie. About a bunch of idiot kids who get locked inside a mall that they just installed a shitty security guard robot. And it goes haywire, and instead of like, well, they're breaking the rules, but instead of like reasonably punishing them, it just starts fucking indiscriminately murdering them. You had to study Hellraiser for school? Hell yeah. Good. It's a good, like, it's a well done movie for its time period. It's great. The weird sexual energy is not my favorite part of Hellraiser. I don't like that. But the practical effects and shit in Hellraiser, yeah, it's weird. It was good but weird, but like that's the whole point. It was supposed to be weird and uncomfy. Yeah. But that's my favorite head explosion. The face melt in Raiders of the Lost Ark is pretty cool too, but it doesn't make me laugh consistently the way a head explosion would, specifically that one. The is it Jason Takes Manhattan? That the ice head explosion. Is that Jason Takes Manhattan, or is that a different Jason movie? Jason Kills are great too, but that one is funny, but not, or maybe it's a different one. Is that this? No, that's Jason X. I'm sorry. There's a lot of ridiculous Jason movies. Or Friday the 13th, I'm sorry. Well, so like, I don't... Friday the 13th is slashers, and slashers aren't, in my opinion, actually scary. Like, traditionally scary. As there's Hawthorne, thank you for the follow. They're not, like, traditionally scary. They're weird. They're, like, they're gory, and they're funny. It's Jason X, where, like, they get progressively ridiculous, the kills.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah. Who dat? It's not
Can I get a hell
Hell yeah. Number Man, thank you for the host.
I can do it, me.
Not sure if you read comics, but...
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah? Oh, shit.
Thank you for the host,
I
Mine.
can do it, me. Can I get a hell yeah?
Not gonna get the
Can
top.
I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. I can do it, me.
Thank you for the host, Strawberry. My day was, haven't had a great day. Haven't been in a great mood, but streaming has cheered me up. Talking about horror movies are bad a lot of the time. Hell yeah. Stop. I want to speak. I want to talk.
Oh, shit. I can do it, me.
Friendo, we did a Neil Breen movie night when he added Twisted Pair to Amazon. We did a Neil Breen movie night in Discord. I saw Twisted Pair in a theater. Thank you, Smug. It's not necessarily like anything bad that I've just been in a weird mood because of everything that's going on. I think he added Fateful Findings and one other to Amazon, so we might do more movie nights with Neil Breen. But I saw Eyes on Breen. Yeah, that was the best part. No, nothing happened. But yeah, I would say if you like laughing at bad movies, horror movies are the way to go because there's so many. I'm about to go get more coffee, actually, Noah. I love bad movies, and there's so many bad horror and sci-fi movies that exist. Like, if you have Amazon Prime and you want to watch some bad movies, Amazon just lets literally anything on their platform. No, I finished Link to the Past. Link Awakening is the next one. Link's Awakening is the next one. I'm playing the remake, though. We were trying to watch every Bigfoot themed movie physically possible that we could find on Amazon Prime. That's how we ended up watching Swamp Ape, which is cursed and horrible. Oh, if you want to know if something's gonna be funnily bad, if it's made by The Asylum, like if you see The Asylum. No, see, I don't want a horror movie. TV Cooper versus Bigfoot. I don't want a horror movie that's intentionally bad. Like Sharknado, the first one was funny. Everything after that, I do not want one that was made with the intention of being bad. I want a bad horror movie that had every intention of being a good movie and they think it's a good movie. That's what I want. If you see anything made by The Asylum, that's it. But we were trying to watch all of the Bigfoot movies that were available and shows available on Prime, and we literally found one that was just a Bigfoot porn, but all the hardcore stuff was cut out of it, and in place of where the hardcore porn scenes would be, they cut in like sci-fi movies from like the 60s and 70s that were public domain and just put like clips of there in. So like it was a fever dream to try to follow. We were like, what the fuck is this movie? Why is it like this? So we looked into it and realized that it was just a Bigfoot porn cut with the hardcore parts cut out and uploaded onto Amazon Prime because Amazon does not give a fuck. They just be letting anything up on Amazon. Yeah, shitty sci-fi movies. Yeah, we're gonna play Link's Awakening. Soon, TM. Probably after I grab my coffee. And I get tired of talking about bad movies. Who'd watch Bigfoot porn? I think it's more of like a joke, right? Like there's that ET porn that was fucking horrendous looking. Who gets horny with Bigfoot? Have you the Switch re-release, Magus? Oh no, I don't think it's a joke either. There are monster fuckers out there. Have you not seen the YouTube videos of the dude that's convinced that he got raped by a female Bigfoot? And vice versa, there's a woman who thinks she's carrying Bigfoot's child. Like, people are... Motherfuckers collect stamps. I'm sure someone out there gets off to Bigfoot. Yeah. No, like, you're right. I don't think that's the same as a furry. I don't want to discuss the logistics of this. I don't know that this is where... If you can fuck a car... Oh, God. Yeah, there are people who... Like, there's that woman that's married to the Eiffel Tower. Bigfoot did what? It's that woman who's married to the Eiffel Tower but has, like, a weird thing with the Berlin Wall. Can we go back to talking about Chopping Mall? Can we look at the Chopping Mall head explosion again? I don't like this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I want to go back. Can we take it back to talking about practical effects in Sam Raimi movies? The human mind is an odd play. Yeah, sure. I just want to watch the Chopping Mall head explosion again. Evil Dead is great. Yeah. We were someone asked me what my favorite Spider-Man was. I said Tom Holland's my favorite Spider-Man, but the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans are my favorite Spider-Man movies. Have y'all seen the guy who fucks his in Brooklyn? That's what we're talking about. I'm trying to change the subject. No. Smart Sloth, thank you for the follow. I hate when people follow while I'm talking about weird shit. Yes, those are the Sam Raimi ones, Noah, but I don't like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I don't like his version of Spider-Man. Hi, Greg! I don't like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I like those movies. Because Sam Raimi directed them and they're ridiculous. stop talking about Tobey Maguire. No, I think his Spider-Man is a big whiny baby boy. But the movies, though, are great. How do I... Wait, no! The movies are great. I just don't like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. But those are... I think those are my favorite Spider-Man movies still, even with that. Tobey Maguire means a lot to me. It's a pizza. Yes, I'm saying I like... No, I didn't even see the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Let me rephrase this properly. My favorite Spider-Man, not the movies. My favorite person who plays a live-action Spider-Man is Tom Holland. My favorite Spider-Man movies are the Sam Raimi ones. The OG 3 with Tobey Maguire. 3? 2? Tom Holland. I had this opinion before they even rebooted Spider-Man twice for no reason. That I loved the movies, but Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man made me want to punch him in the face. What do you mean? Let me, I'm allowed to have this opinion. Fine, I actually get coffee anyway. Here you go. Wah, wah, wah. I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He's so... Not Tom Holland. I love Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. He's so special to me. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah. It's so hard being Spider-Man. My life is so difficult. Wah. I'm getting coffee. Hello? No one no, fuck you. Don't start discourse in my chat. And make her think we all left. I mean... No, okay, no, I'm not gonna go that far. Like, to my Discord's okay. I was just you, Noah. Ah! I can hear it. Why would you do that to me? Ah! Ah! God. You know what? Now all of chat has to hear it. You did this. It's a TikTok that, like... I will stand by this. If I dressed up for a dude in something I considered sexy and he said that to me, I would become a lesbian. I would just take the plunge. This video. Yeah. See, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna find it now and we all have to sit through it because Noah did this. I don't, actually.
Surprising, my boy.
If I did, though, and this is the reaction, absolutely not. You silly goose. You silly goose. Denim gang. I hate it. It's so bad. Why can't this just update? Scrubs. There was that sexy Ebola nurse that was a costume that happened that's just like PPE cut up all fucked. Where is this? Yeah, I found it. Okay. Cool. You heard me? Okay. Well, we all have to watch this. Oh, good. Here you go. Noah did this.
Boyfriend with a sexy outfit for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you silly goose.
It's so bad! I'm gonna throw up. It gives me a visceral reaction. Greg, this is what was happening in chat when we all got timed out at the same time. Because Noah was doing that. And I asked for someone to time Noah out because it was reminding me. No, I'm not playing it again! It's traumatic for me. Yep. Good. I retracted. Alright, I guess we're... Okay, on that note, I want to play a video game now. I can't. First... You did this! If you didn't send me that fucking picture and have the words play in my head, then you still would be able to meme that without Greg knowing what the fuck you were doing. My day is ruined. Why is my mouth help? Never been more sure of my lack of attraction to men. Yeah, no, that would be, No, Smug!
Yeah. You silly goose. You're so silly. Naya. You silly goose. You're so silly. You silly goose. Naya.
Smug. Thank you for that and spending $1 to inflict that suffering on everyone, myself included. You're welcome. Do you remember when I was having like the final moments with people in Mass Effect 3 and having my final conversations before the big battle and you made the bot eat a banana in my ear? through text to speech. And ruined. Why isn't this turning on?
I wanted to be a cowboy.
Dude, that's okay.
Baby. I want to be a cowboy, baby.
The alerts are very loud. Too loud. That or I'm just extra jumpy because am having too much caffeine. Leave me alone. Can I check Discord? I'm afraid. No. I don't want to click it after everything that's just occurred. I don't want that. I'm afraid of it.
I wanted to be a
Oh,
cowboy,
wait.
baby. I want to be
I
a
know! I'm
cowboy,
not clicking play on this! I just heard a little BB noise! I heard a little BB noise and then the alert cut it off. No!
Y'all.
Why? No! I like physically can't play this! I physically can't press play on this. This is so bad. I'm having a physical... Oh my god.
You're so like
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Greg!
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
You try to fucking pretend that it's Noah's cool alerts that he's making. These alerts are too loud. Oh man, I'm uncomfortable now. I hate it. The little BB voice and that's too much. God, I hope I get that. I hope I get that job so I can get insurance and talk to a therapist. Just, the list grows. Okay. I can't, like, oh my god. I can't even focus now. So much has happened. Next I'll get, no amount of money is worth that. I must endure so many. This is not, it is. Did you not, like, I'm not Oh hey, Uneasy caught it. No, see now you're guilting me into doing it.
Y'all. You're so like awesome.
Oh god, it's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Alright, stop gifting subs. I did it. Please stop gifting subs. Thank you, Greg. Stop gifting subs. Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you in therapy. Thanks for hanging out, Toad. I'm sorry I've inflicted, like, at least 8 layers of hell on you today between, like, that crystal and Silly Goose. Needs to be a sub alert. No, I'm not making that an alert. That's not an alert. Because if no. It's not, I doesn't, please. Yeah, make it, no! Okay, no, because then somebody will actually do it and then I'll feel bad. You guys know how I get guilty. I don't want to make it some insane, I'm not gonna make it. I don't want it to be spammed. I don't want it to be some insane price. Why is the Silly Goose Nightmare now fully stuck in my head? Yeah, that's... Stop! Why is it... It's so good. It's something. That's not...
Smack my ass like the drum!
fuck you, no. We've been over this. I know, Greg. No, thanks for the bits. New stream. I played Goose Game. God, my heart. I'm supposed to be starting this game and now I need a second. That, like, that one specifically, like, it fucks me up every time. I miss the simpler what were the simpler days, Mon? When has it never not been like this?
I wanted to be a cowboy.
I thought I turned these alerts down.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
They're too loud. Greg, is this second file any different than the first, or did you just, like... it's shorter. I'm afraid of it. Goose Game with Len? Is it co-op? I don't ever, like, plan co-op playthroughs of games with other people just because, I don't know. I don't like asking people to play things with me on stream. Feel weird about it. I almost didn't even ask Lynn to play Rust with me because I didn't think that she would want to play it, but I needed a team. There's a co-op version? That's horrifying. What? Alright, and then can I play my video game? Because it... Oh, why has it got the echo?
You silly goose. Yeah. Thanks for the sub.
No. That's not... I've had my Screaming Cowboy alert, and no thank you. God, that's so bad. I'm supposed to... Stop. Why does it sound like Goofy?
Nom 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 ya. Mnyum nyum ya. Mnyum nyum nom ya. You silly banana nom 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 yeah, you're such a silly banana naya. Nom nom ya. Nyum. You silly banana.
I know the jump scare alert's coming after this.
Nyum nom nom.
Smack my ass like the drum.
I still jumped a little. Smug, thank you for that. And Greg, thank you for the bits. Please stop. No more. Play my game. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be a cowboy, baby.
Thank you for the follow. Such a silly... Get out of here. I'm gonna ban you and not give you your VIP back, Smug. Oh, I didn't... That's not the right thing. I think this one's okay. Dude, I try to find a better setup for in here. What do you mean, I derail my own stream anyway. I derailed it earlier to check if a ghost in a jar was still being sold on metaphysical eBay after 2 years, and I think it finally got sold. I do this to myself. That doesn't need to be here. I'm sorry. You heard... When I drink and get bored, I will drink and read metaphysical eBay listings to people on Discord. Thank you for the follow. People sell rings with weird sex demons in them and, like, don't know how to spell or grammar, and it's funny to me. And there was a jar with a ghost supposedly in it that was on sale for $5,000 that's been there for like 2 years, and I tried to find it earlier and got horrifically derailed. I save you from your 3:30 work meeting? I wish. Probably pay attention to your work meeting. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm checking my phone because I'm supposed to hear back about the job by the end of the week. This is the good. Yeah, Bailey's been on the receiving end of me tipsy reading about Follow Me Boy Oil. should be good. I don't think everyone appreciates them. Yeah, I'll read Haunted Dolls too. I don't think everyone appreciates them as much as Bailey does. Oh, this is really cute. Wait, no. Wait, we're missing stuff. I'm closing it.
Munch 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 naya. Munch munch ya. You silly apple nom munch munch yeah. You're such a silly apple naya. Nom nom munch. Ya. Niam. Crunch. You silly apple. Niam. You're so silly.
Smug, I'm so glad you're back after your hiatus. What would I have done without you? Thank you, Smug. Okay, let me add this. I can't focus. Yeah, 2 hours of pretty much nothing. No, I had a really good talk about the Story of Seasons devs with somebody and taught them about that and why Harvest Moon games aren't Harvest Moon games anymore. And then it went very downhill very quickly. What started it was me talking about that cult guy on TikTok. And I said in 3 months he'll be talking about how he has assumed the burden of sex for his whole group. I've been in just chatting, yes. No, it's not just a just chatting stream. I've gotten wildly distracted every time I've gone to change the game. I don't even have a scene set up. Just call me baddie. I don't like that. I don't know about that. Do you remember that person who kept calling me queen over and over again? And I was like, that makes me mildly uncomfortable. And he demoted it to princess. And I was like, I don't think that's better. I can't even fucking... Today is a weird day. I almost didn't stream today because I've been feeling off. Prince is much worse. Winch? Yeah, I just be Nyx. That's what I want. It's not showing up. Oh, I love it when it does this. Hold on. Fuck you, capture card. You bitch. Show up. Hello? Capture card?